and welcome to today's video. My name is Delyn and this is my husband Bo.
Hi.
And today we wanted to let you in on our lives a little bit and give you a little bit of an apartment tour, especially since I just hit 200 subscribers. So yay for that. But before we go in, let's talk really briefly about what you might see up there. Now we are living in Uppsala, Sweden, which is about 45 minutes north of Stockholm, and our apartment is tiny.
It's about 41 square meters, which is about 410 square feet.
Yeah, and we recently moved in. We'll talk a little bit about at the end of the video about what it looked like when we moved in, but it's kind of settled now, so we're excited to kind of show it to you. Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, immediately to the right of the entryway, we have the bedroom. And for the most part, it's a standard bedroom. The bed is actually a king-size bed because when we moved in, there were just two separate twin beds. And we were like Lucy and Ricky, and not sleeping beside each other until we could go get some things to kind of fasten the bed together. So that's put together. And then
so when we moved into our furnished apartment, there was absolutely no furniture besides the bed and maybe a sofa, so we needed somewhere to put all of our clothing, and so we managed to fit a couple of pieces in from IKEA and even a little clothing rack here. And our hamper.
Yeah.
Okay. So behind me is not a closet, but instead our actual kitchen. It's extremely tiny. This is all of the floor space of our kitchen that we have here. We have some good use of like wall storage and stuff, and lots of really good cabinetry all the way around. But the saddest piece has definitely got to be our Easy Bake Oven here. Can you get a shot of this, of actually how big it is compared to like my hand? Yes, we can't even fit a pan. We can't go from stovetop to oven because it doesn't even fit the pan. Very sad.
And then as we move out of the kitchen, we have our hall fridge, very trendy. And the actual only storage that came with the apartment were these two closets here, and they were just hanging storage, so we had to go buy some things to store some other clothes in. And so yeah, that was pretty interesting to only walk in and that be all the storage that we were given at all. And across from our storage is our teeny tiny little bathroom, but it works. It's just normal bathroom. The shower is pretty entertaining because, let me take my shoes off, it's pretty tiny, but it works.
And this half of the living room is the dining room / spare kitchen storage area. You can see we have this little IKEA piece where we can fit our microwave and coffee maker, tea kettle, rice cooker, dishwasher, all of the things that there clearly is no room for in the kitchen that we desperately need. But we also have a dining room table, which is nice. It's really lovely to sit by this window and actually eat dinner and breakfast, and it's very nice. Oh, and then these four pieces, IKEA pieces here, are for our recycling, so very exciting stuff.
Okay, and then this piece of furniture here, this weird chair that I don't know if I trust. It came with the apartment, as this did not come with the apartment. Bo actually found this downtown, biked down there. I think he had like 10 minutes before the store closed. He biked down there and he was like, which way can I angle this box to carry it home? And they told him, and then I get a call and he's, can you meet me with this TV, help me get it home? And I'll put a picture up on the screen and show you what it looked like. But he had to walk this thing home on his bike, which was hilarious. And then over here we have a fireplace that is absolutely useless because we are not allowed to burn a fire in it. We can only have candles in it. So I did buy some candles for that. And this part of the living room is just the normal living room, couch, bookshelf thing that came with the apartment. Actually, that was technically a bit of storage that came with the apartment, but we didn't use it for clothes. And mostly, I want to point out that this art also came with the apartment. Doesn't it match so well? And then finally, you'll probably recognize most of this stuff if you've been watching my channel for a while. This is just my makeup storage, and we also have like just bath products and contact solution and hair products kind of stored over in this area. But that's everything for today. I think we'll sit down and have a little chat about some unique things of living in Sweden. All right, so that is the apartment tour, and I figured we would sit down and do a little quick chit chat about Swedish life and that kind of stuff. So first and foremost, getting these actual apartments is pretty difficult. They don't have, like in the US, we've never owned a home. We've always rented apartments, and you go about renting like you see an apartment that you like either on the internet or
you do it like
you drive
every
by
other thing in the world.
and you call and they have people to deal with. That is not the way it works here in Sweden. I have not seen one apartment like complex that rents that way at all.
No.
From my understanding, it does not happen. So the way that we got our first apartment was that we created a profile online, and it was like their version of Craigslist, but way less sketchy, I think. And we made a profile and we're like, pick us to live in your place. And then we were contacted by several people, and we did like interview process, and that's how we found our first apartment. This apartment we got through the university because we joined a housing queue.
A housing queue months before we even moved here, and then we finally got a spot almost a year after signing, almost within a year of signing up.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty long.
Yeah, and you say you either get your apartment through like a housing queue or people.
Yeah, secondhand, like what we did our first apartment with. So yeah, this is a first-hand lease, so it's like a big deal, I guess.
Yeah. I think it's not always the case that the like person renting out their apartment finds you. I think some people can contact, like they can, like the apartment owner or the flat owner can post it online, and then people find it. We tried that, but no one responds. Yeah,
because there's just a deluge of people asking, like, "Hey, can we rent your apartment? Hey, can we?" So then these people just wait to attract. I mean, the other way around. Instead of having attracting renters, they just go out and pick the renter they want from the profiles.
Yeah. So that was very different.
Yeah.
And then other things not related to apartments necessarily that I think have been different. For me, I think the biggest thing is we were used to in Atlanta, we both rode bikes. We would ride to the grocery store on our bikes occasionally if we didn't need a lot, but we've never had to like exclusively rely on bikes to get around, go grocery shopping on. And so, oh my goodness, like
going from a one-car household to a no-car household, that was big.
Yeah.
Every time you need to get groceries, whatever it is,
you have to have a plan. You have to think about what kind of bags you have. How do you get them home? And you have to pick who's going to be the pack mule that day. And it's usually me, even though my bike is so heavy, and so I'm like cursing at him trying to get up a hill.
Because you had the baskets. That's why you had the pack mule. Yeah.
So it's pretty funny.
Right. What else?
What is the biggest thing that you've had to get used to?
Probably, given summertime now, a lack of air conditioning.
Oh yeah.
That sucks because, contrary to what you may think about Sweden, it does get warm here. There will be 30-degree days aren't unheard of.
That's Celsius.
30 degrees Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit or so.
Yeah, which we're from Georgia, Alabama area, and like it gets way hotter there.
Oh yeah.
But you have air conditioning, so 86 here, no air conditioning. I feel
sweltering.
Yeah, I feel bad right now that we have to film with the window open, but if we weren't, it would be
bullets just sweating. Yeah,
I mean, I'm already sweating right now.
And then the problem with keeping the window open, of course, they said, well, just open your window. Well, the problem with that is now you're letting dust and bugs in because no one keeps a screen over their windows. At least back home, when we open the window, we have screens over the window which keep out, bugs and critters and the outside.
Yeah. We constantly have bees come in the house, because as you saw, we live like one floor up, so we are right outside the back window. There's a little garden area, and bees love to come in. So I'll be in the middle of doing my makeup because I like to do my makeup back there or something, or get dressed back there, and I have to come up here half dressed, just waiting because I'm not gonna hurt a bee. I'm too much of a wimp to.
Also, it's a bee. We need all the bees we can.
We do, and so I'm up here with a no shirt on, just waiting for the bee to go away. It's really awkward. Another thing that I think was a little bit of a game changer for me was realizing how reliant I was on online shopping in the US. And here there is some online shopping, but it is not the level that it is in the US. Like there is no Amazon here, not exclusively to Sweden. So there's no free 2-day shipping. No. There's no, and in fact, if you get a package, you typically have to pick it up at the post office, which is in the grocery store.
Yeah.
And
so on top of now getting your groceries, you have to manage to get a giant package home and balance that on your bike. Yeah, it's like just convenience. Everything here has just convenience gets stripped away. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, oh, well, there's no air conditioning, just open a window. Okay, but then you have to deal with bugs and dust. And it's like, oh, well, just go get your package at the grocery store. It's not that big a deal. But now you have to worry about doing it on your bike. It's just every level of just like convenience has been stripped away when you move here.
Yeah, we sound like spoiled Americans.
Little spoiled brats.
We are. I mean, but there are really good things about Sweden too. Sweden is beautiful, really, 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 really gorgeous.
Absolutely, tons of nature.
And another thing that's good about Sweden is
healthcare.
Yeah, healthcare is it's legit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I made a video a while back, but Bo had to go to the emergency room here within the first couple of months of living here. And, an emergency room visit cost us
400 crowns, $40.
Yeah, like $40.
Yeah.
And so, wow, like.
Yeah. That was crazy, considering the amount of care I was given, an overnight stay, things like that. That would have been, a bank buster.
Yeah. And there are things that they have here that, I mean, we haven't taken advantage of yet, but like the paternity leave here is like insane. Like it's like almost 2 years worth of time off, and you can take it any time between the child's birth and or right before the child's birth and 8 years old or something.
Right.
And so it's like
it's meant to be split between the partners.
Yeah.
One partner has to have a minimum amount of the time has to be used by one partner. So yeah, it's very fair.
We're by no means experts on Sweden. We learn something new, I feel like, every week here.
Oh, yeah, every day.
But yeah, some of it's been really fun. Some of it's been hard, but some of it's been really fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll stop with the chit chat for now. Maybe we can make a video on this later at some point.
Yeah, if you're interested.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments what you want, what you would be interested in seeing. And for now, that's it.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.